Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both defenses will have to be on the watch for a pair of tight ends looking to find seams in the secondary. It's Olsen's Panthers going up against Cook's Rams. So let's go now to Charlotte, North Carolina, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Rams, Panthers, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And, Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football, and how will that factor into this game?
You're right, Jim. It is a beautiful day, and when days like this, the best team usually wins because the weather is going to have no effect on all the talent on the field. The throwers and catchers and ball carriers, they don't have to worry about the elements. They can just go out there and show their talent.
And Graham Gano looks ready to get this one underway. Now as we go to the field, it's Benny Cunningham back deep for the kickoff. And with that kick, we're underway. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. Coming onto the field, he was given the quarterback position in his second year in the league. He came in by way of the University of Arizona and made the Pro Bowl his first year as a starter, Nick Foles.
He had great success with the Eagles. I think the big question now is, can they find a way to protect the quarterback? That's been a problem with this franchise for many years, and Nick Foles is no different than any other guy in the league playing the quarterback position. You need time to throw the football.
First down at the 20. Gurley's handed the football. They'll mark the football at the 22.
Kenny Britt is a big target on the outside.
Kenny Britt's got to turn into one of the top 10 receivers in the NFL. The talent's there. He's big, fast, strong. He can catch the football, stay out of trouble, stay healthy, and get it done.
The Rams from the 22. Stands in the pocket. Snags it right out of the air with one hand. Bill, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get two hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up and stretch as far as they can and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
From inside the red zone. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Gurley's got it on the handoff. Kuechly's the one who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Inside the 20 now at the 19. Second and 11. They feed it to him one more time.
Jack Thompson at Washington was all over the field during his days with the Huskies.
Well, Ron Rivera, coach of the Carolina Panthers, is a defensive guy. So what did he do? He went out and got another extremely athletic guy to put in on that defense. They are going to be tough this year.
This is third down. Foles takes it from the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
That stop by Roman Harper.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. A first drive and a first touchdown. And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead in a football game. It just takes pressure off of you. And what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
The Rams with the PAT to come.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
And this is Ginn running it out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. He was the first overall selection of the 2011 draft out of Auburn, quarterback Cam Newton.
I think when you have the talent that Cam Newton has, no matter what you do, people are going to undervalue it. So they look at him, they see all that talent, and they just think he's going to win the Super Bowl every year. Well, it's a team game, and it doesn't work that way.
The Rams lined up in the nickel. Newton in shotgun formation.
No separation at all. Incomplete. He is one of the biggest targets you'll find on the outside in the entire league. Kelvin Benjamin by way of Florida State.
Well, he's so big, when you meet him, you can't believe he's a wide receiver. Not only is he tall, but he's also thick, and that's what he uses all that to his advantage. He goes down the field, and he can just manhandle defensive backs and make catches.
Second down and 10. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football. One of the most active players on the field today, we expect, will be linebacker James Laurinaitis.
Well, today will be nothing different from what we see every single week from Laurinaitis. He just is active, can make plays, and very smart.
Third down on the way. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Some early struggles on both sides of the ball. Their defense has already been scored upon, and now the offense is going to have to give the football right back.
Well, they did. And listen, I'll say this. Now it's time for the defense to come back out on the field and stop this, play with more intensity, and get this game changed around. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job of them.
The Rams offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 21. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. And Johnson in on the tackle. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Second and short. Gurley's taking the handoff.
The Panthers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third down. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. Ginn will try his return. Gains 12. The Rams have been all about defense here of late. 3-and-out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by them, just stopping the offense so quick. And it looked every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 34. And now Cam Newton with the deep throw. Makes the play.
I always love it when all the experts say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. Well, tell me about that after that throw and catch.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. From the gun, Newton. Over to Greg Olsen with the reception. That's his first reception today.
The Panthers had a nice play designed that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Only 8 yards to go.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. That's a gain of 6. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt.
First and goal to go from the 2. Line to the left. Over the line. Touchdown. They tie this game midway through the first. They were a little sluggish there at the start, but it looks like they have some fight in them after all, partner.
Jim, you're right. It was a slow start, but it doesn't matter. It's a long game. It's 60 minutes. It's not always going to be perfect, but that was a nice touchdown there.
The Panthers now with the extra point to tie the game. Makes the PAT. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. The Panthers setting up here for the kickoff. And now Cunningham fights through that hit. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Rams offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Rams take it from the 33. Kenny Britt with the reception. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
The Rams did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Second down, even after the completion. Kendrick's got it, and a first.
Bowles' job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
First and 10. Ball is out. The defense has the football. Tillman's the one who is down and will step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. The Panthers lined up, bunch formation. The Panthers have it at the 44. That's Laurinaitis surging in to make the tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
setting up now at the 45.
The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Slashes to the left side. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
Third and 10. Looking across the middle. Benjamin's got it on a pass. Has some heat on it. 3rd catch today so far.
The Panthers on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going.
They come to the line at the 24.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Here's the handoff. Picks up about 5. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Wide to the left.
Stewart's marked down after a gain of 4.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Coming up, 2nd down. Stewart's called on once again. Gaines is able to read that play and make the hit.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Coming to the line at the 8.
The Rams lined up in the nickel. 3rd and goal from the 8. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Should be what we call a gimme. He converts here on the field goal try. Nearing the end of the 1st quarter, and the 3 points on the board puts them ahead.
Got to feel good about that drive. That was nice. Of course, it didn't lead to a touchdown, but it was good enough to get you 3 points.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. Cunningham's going to test the coverage this time. Jones there to take him down. That return's good for about 20.
The Rams offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 17. And he just tosses it incomplete. Second down. It's intercepted. Harper's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Great starting field position for the offense. First down at the 37. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Still not taken down. What a run by Stewart. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
Newton's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 21. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and 10. Cotchery's got it on a pass that had some heat.
I think the best thing Cam Newton does, play action passes, because on play action, you get that little bit of extra time, and he uses it well. Very accurate throw of the football. Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field.
And he's in for the touchdown. Late in the first quarter, and they're stretching their lead out. It looks like they have it in their minds to put this game away early.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, isn't it? They just want to get it over with early, just put all doubt, just remove all doubt, I should say, from the opponents that you're in for a rough day, and you might as well just give up.
The Panthers for the extra point. He made it. Lined up now in kickoff formation. Cunningham will test the coverage. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Rams, Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
Gurley's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Has the reception all alone. Ducks out of bounds.
Foles is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Foles got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. And he's out of bounds. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 29. And off the mark on that short throw.
From the 29-yard line.
Second down and 10. Gurley's handed the football.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
The Rams need to get to the 19 to pick up a first down. 3rd and a long way to go. Austin's there to catch it all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. I know it's just the first quarter, Phil, but they needed that touchdown. This team was in danger of possibly being embarrassed today.
Oh, the way they were playing, they were getting dominated on offense and defense, and all of a sudden you look up and boom, a quick score by them, and they're right back in it.
The Rams lined up for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
The Panthers now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 17-14. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Panthers come back out. Let's see if they can answer now with a touchdown to their own. Of course, last time the offensive unit was on the field, they took it down, marched in for a score.
I don't see why they can't answer. Everything is working, and so they're coming out there full of confidence. And we know football players, especially on the offensive side, when they have confidence, man, they play their best.
The Panthers from the 27. Breaks at the tackle. What a run by Stewart. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Good job by the running back that time, finding the open hole and picking up those extra yards.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers offense still in gear, hoping to pick up where it left off at the end of the first. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And the catch is made by Jericho Cotchery. That's another reception. Give him 2.
The Panthers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Coming to the line at the 45.
Second and 3. Pass is intercepted. Fights off the hit. The Rams have gone up top all day, Phil. Foles has been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. And speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays. Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. First down at the 20. Gurley's got it on the handoff.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. 2 tight ends on the field here. Foles, handoff. Thompson's in on the tackle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Now looking at third down. Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Foles, his completion percentage 70% on the day. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
First and goal.
Has it. Touchdown. They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
The Rams now will tack on the extra point. It's good. The Panthers set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 21-17. The Rams now ready to kick the football down the field. Whitaker on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Benjamin's played a big part in their offense so far. But despite all he's done to key their passing attack, they're still facing an uphill battle.
Good job by the coach so far. Boy, is he calling right plays for the wide receiver. And he's putting him in good positions, and he is coming through with catches and getting open. And you're right, Jim, you can't blame the wide receiver for the fact that they're losing this game.
You would hate to see this performance go to waste, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. You know, anytime you get a wide receiver this productive, you got to take advantage of it and find a way to win.
First down at the 28. Stewart's going to take the handoff now. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. And if you look at the numbers we have here, you really expect to be winning a game when a running back is having this type of a first half.
Boy, don't you ever. When you dominate on the offensive side, especially in the run game, you do expect to be winning. You have to go to your defense and say, stop them just one time. Give us a chance.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen. That's reception number 2 for him.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass and just makes it look so easy.
Newton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Handoff. That picks up 7. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. Olsen's got it. First down.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Coming to the line at the 49. First and 10. Newton's unable to connect that time.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, Newton. The ball is caught by Kelvin Benjamin. The Panthers have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Benjamin's been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out. He can get yards after the catch.
Now first and 10. Sims is all over that offense and brings him down.
Newton's trying to read this option play. Does he keep the football or pitch it? He keeps it. Boy, wrong decision. And the defense all over him as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. It's a 2 tight end formation. Second down and a long way to go. Taken down at the 27. Third down following the run. The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Newton's got it in the gun. Todman has the catch. Davis there to make the stop.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
In the red zone. First and 10. Jonathan Stewart with the football. And Alec Ogletree is the one who brought him down. This has been a long drive so far. Second and 10. Takes it again. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 5. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run. The Rams lined up in the nickel. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Cotchery with the reception. That picks up 11.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Mounting a serious drive. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. First and goal. Newton, handoff. And it's James Laurinaitis in on the tackle.
Only 1 yard remaining.
Second and goal from the 1. Powers his way across. Touchdown. About halfway through the second quarter now, and that touchdown gives them the lead.
Yeah, nothing like a positive drive, just like we saw there, Jim. And it's here midway in the second quarter, they found a way to finally get in the end zone, take the lead. Good job by the offense.
The Panthers for the extra point. The point after is good. The Panthers were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. The Rams are ready to return the kick. Cunningham won't test the coverage here as he takes a knee. The Rams will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
The Rams will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 24-21. First down at the 20. Thompson takes him to the ground.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
That's second down coming up. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. Space to work. Gurley's tackled down at the 29. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. First down and 10. Gets the handle here. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Foles will take it from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. The Rams aren't behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Foles doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job giving the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
They're going back up top. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. It's Mason with the catch. Thompson's there to make the tackle.
Rams do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Foles' completion percentage 70% on the day. Let's see if they can complete another one. This time perhaps for the first down. Third down coming up. Looking long. What a catch. Touchdown. That touchdown appears that it will secure them the halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Panthers return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The scores 28-24. The Rams getting set for the kickoff. And this is Ginn running it out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Benjamin's on his way out to the huddle to get this drive started. And he's enjoying a spectacular first half up to this point.
Well, everything they're doing for the wide receiver, it is working. So now let's change it around and give him not every play, but let's find a way to incorporate the offensive line in the run game. If you get both of them going, I promise you they'll find a way to win that.
The Panthers take it from the 23. Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
After running it, it's second down. The Panthers will line up in a full house set. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down at the 32.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
It's third down coming up. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. On the way, third down. Stewart lined up as the single back. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
The Panthers will second guess that play call. That time on third and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. They'll take it at the 20. The Rams offense, I got to tell you, Phil, I've run out of superlatives.
When you run out of words, that is a unique situation. So you're right, though. The offenses have been great. It's been fun to watch. I know the fans love it.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. Did not get both feet down.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
The Rams will take the snap from the 35. Gurley's going to pull in the bullet pass. The Rams are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Foles has had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
At the 45-yard line.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Foles takes it from the gun. He's wide open for the grab. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. That's his 6th catch of the day. The Rams are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. With about a minute to go in the half, it's a first down. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and 10. Brian Quick has the catch.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Foles has now completed 4 in a row.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. The Rams take it from the 23. It's complete to Todd Gurley. Gains 11. The Rams use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Out of the shotgun. Catch made near the sideline. That's his third catch of the day.
The Rams offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Coming up to the line at the 7.
Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. Extra point is good. Foles certainly giving his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Rams defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Ah, man, he was the best.
The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Panthers take it from the 23. Scanning the field. And he's forced to the ground.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be second down. And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Panthers are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Rams have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Rams open up on offense. Run play coming up here, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. That takes the lead up to 7. First and 10, the quick pass and completion is made. He ends up picking up 15 yards and heads out of bounds. Rams now later on the drive. Foles is going to complete the pass from the gun. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown, cutting the deficit to 3. Offense now with the shot after the interception. Nick Foles would find his mark in coverage. And after the short pass, he'll score. They're now on top by 4. Midway through the second quarter, Stewart's going to stay between the tackles. And finally on play 14, they score. They go ahead by a field goal. third down from the 35. Here will get a pass into the end zone, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Rams go up by 4. Rams have it at the 7. Pass into the end zone here, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Rams push their lead to 11. And with that, we'll head back now to Charlotte, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off.
With this kick, the second half is underway.
He'll take it from the 1. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Benjamin's had a very good game today at the wideout position, Phil.
Wow, you're a tough judger, Jim. I'd say it's a fantastic, maybe even a great day from the wideout position.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Stewart's tackled down after a gain of 15. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
The Panthers snap it at the 36. McDonald's all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Panthers load up the backfield for this next play.
Second down and 13. Jonathan Stewart with the football.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
It'll be third down.
Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Benjamin's got the catch on the touch throw. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. That's his 5th catch of the day. The Panthers have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Benjamin's had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands.
Coming to the line at the 25.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Handoff. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Delayed handoff. And Ayers is there to make the tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Third down now. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. Newton in shotgun formation. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. He'll try this one from 39. The kick is through for 3. Bill, how important was it for them to convert some points early in the third quarter, coming away with a field goal?
Yeah, Jim, it was good for the offense and the football team, no doubt about it. They closed the gap. But on the defensive side, you still have the lead. You held them to a field goal. You also have confidence.
The Rams are ready to return the kick.
Cunningham's going to test the coverage here. Coleman's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 20. The Rams offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. And, of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Foles is back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch. On his way. The 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. We're early in the third, and they may be starting to pull away.
What a job coming out at halftime and just finding a way to score, put more points on the board, and pull away from your opponent. That is good halftime adjustments.
The Rams lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Rams ready here for the kickoff. And this is Ginn running it out. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds. That return's good for about 31.
The Panthers step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Stewart's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Quick drop back.
Newton can't find the target, and it's incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The Panthers from the 27.
Up the gut here.
Long's in on the tackle.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Olsen's got the catch and the first. That's his 4th catch of the day.
As I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now, it makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Panthers have it at the 44. Takes it out of the eye. Stewart's met after a gain of 3.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And incomplete. This is 3rd down. The Panthers get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. From the gun, Newton. Cotchery's got it on a pass, had some heat on
it. Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle usually is wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. This play set up by the long gainer. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. That's Laurinaitis surging in to make the tackle. Coming to the line at the 30. Second down and 10. Throws the pass. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 30. This is dropped.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
This will be a field goal try for Gano. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Another nice kick by the kicker. Man, oh man, is he hot. He has got such confidence, got a powerful leg, and it is all in rhythm today.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. Fights through contact. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Rams didn't run the ball like they wanted to early, but that certainly has changed. Gurley's been a key component as he's chipped away at that defense and now finding room to work.
Jim, it's like a boxing match. You got to throw some body blows early in the fight to soften them up. They did that. They softened that defense up. Now they're taking advantage of it.
First down at the 20. Gurley's handed the football. And that's a gain of 9. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Second down following the run. Gurley's got it on the handoff. Coleman's going to make the tackle.
That's a good job by the defense, just playing the situation. Second and short. They know they have a conservative coach on the other side. They played for the run, and they stopped it short of the first down.
Third down on the way. The Panthers lined up in the nickel. Handoff made. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down here after the run. They bring in the extra tight end. They'll go ground. And that gains 1.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. False start on the offense will set them back. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14. Gurley's going to take the handoff now. Johnson's the one who made the big stop.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
Third down.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Foles will take it from the gun. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third long. What do you think the defense is going to guard against? Long pass down the field. That's right. So it's very obvious. And that time nobody's open down the field. So the pass goes incomplete.
Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. And there is Cam Newton. He's been absolutely sensational today, Phil, showing us just how proficient he can be when he's in top form.
Some guys are so good that they can just do anything they want on the field because they have so much talent, and that's what we're witnessing here today is just a guy loaded with talent.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. First down at the 18. Gaines is the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Almost intercepted that time. Now looking at third down. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Jonathan football. The Panthers continue to trail even as they continue to run the football with great success. Stewart's putting up some monster numbers even in a losing cause.
Yeah, this defense, they have no answers for this run game today, Jim. They have tried everything, blitzing, crowding the line of scrimmage. Nothing is working. The one thing that is working, though, the defense is winning the game.
The Panthers take it from the 28. Benjamin's got the catch and the first. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wide out today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 42. Knocked down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Second and 10 coming up. And here's the throw. Cam Newton throws it down the field.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game and you got third and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
It's third down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Out of the shotgun formation. Lucky that did not get picked off. Double coverage.
The Panthers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. And a touchback. And Luke Kuechly gearing up for this next drive.
Partner, what do you think he has to do to get this defense to toughen up, because they've been getting pushed around through these first 3 quarters?
Look, defense is all about trying hard, playing with emotion, and that's what they got to do, Jim. Come out, pick up the pace, and get it done.
Gurley's lined up in a single back formation. First down at the 20. Gurley's taking the handoff. Gets about 9 on the play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Foles has got it in the gun. Quick with the catch. He'll pick up 7 this time. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
Well, I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get open.
First down here after the completion. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Cook's got it, and a first. The Rams are in front thanks to their quarterback. Foles has been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? When your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
First down at the 46. Gurley's going to secure the handoff.
Rams running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time.
Ball at the 47.
Second down and 12. Britt's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Foles' completion percentage, 80% on the day.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 34. Trying to plow ahead. Mason's tackled down after a gain of 5. That wraps up the third quarter here in downtown Charlotte. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the fourth. Welcome back to this shootout. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
The defense gets the sack.
When you're a corner, you can take some chances when you know your defense can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job that time by the defensive front.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Rams come to the line. The 1st down marker is at the 24. Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st down at the 20. Mason's handed the football.
A game breaker. Touchdown. That touchdown may have given them all the points they need to put this game away, partner.
Well, they've controlled it almost from start to finish, Jim, so that drive was impressive. Now let's see if their defense can just finish it off. If I had to guess, I like their chances.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Whitaker on the return.
That return's good for about 23.
The Panthers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Panthers have it at the 24.
James Laurinaitis brings him down.
What a good job by the defense, not being fooled. Here in the 4th quarter, they're leading. You expect the offense to pass. Well, they throw a run in there, and you're alert, and you stop it for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The Rams defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Newton's back in shotgun formation.
And he's taken down.
Oh, my gosh. When you take those blindside hits, the first thing you think of as a quarterback when you get up, did somebody make a mistake, or did I make the mistake not seeing that guy coming?
Loss of 3 on the play.
After that sack, it's a long 3rd and 10 to go.
The Panthers need to get to the 34 for a 1st down.
Dropping back 3.
Benjamin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Panthers in both the first and second halves have featured this wideout. Benjamin's been heavily involved, and for good reason.
Well, what you do, you always look at a defense and see our strength against their weakness, and that's what they found. The guy catching the football is just better than the guy covering it.
First down at the 37. Pulls it in, and he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum, and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
It'll be third down. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Got drilled as he throws it. The offense is on the field on 4th and 8. The Rams lined up in the nickel. The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
The football rests at the 44. Quarters formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Stewart's ready to run off the screen.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Coming to the line at the 32.
The Panthers line up, split backfield. First down at the 32. Greg Olsen.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
1st and 10 to the ground. Searching for space to the right.
Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Second and 9. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And it's barely there to meet him.
Here in the fourth quarter, and you're down on offense, it takes courage to call that running play, and it backfires. That time they run it, and they only pick up a few yards.
This long drive continues.
The Rams with a nickel look here on defense.
3rd and 7. Gives it to him again. That's a gain of 7. Should be an easy one here.
And the kick is good for 3.
Coach's decision, this was easy. His field goal kicker is hot, so don't even hesitate. You send him out there, and what do you know? Another kick right down the middle.
The Rams are ready to return the kick.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Panthers defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
The Rams will take the snap from the 25. Looking at every option. And it's just thrown away. Second down following that incompletion. They'll run it here. Hurley's met after a gain of 3.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third down now. Foles is alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Foles, his completion percentage, 80% on the day. First down at the 37. Johnson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Rams come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
Got a flag. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. The Rams snap it up at the 26. Takes it from the strong eye.
Well, when you get in situations like this, third long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
This is third down. Nick Foles from the shotgun. And it's the tight end, Jared Cook, on the receiving end.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
The Rams call on their punting team. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
Tough starting field position here. Stewart is in the backfield. He's into the open. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Second down and 5. Makes the catch in open space.
This is a route that's not run enough in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 27. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Second down after that pass play. Stewart lined up as the single back. Has the reception all alone. That's reception number 2 for him.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Newton's going to take it from the gun. Looking across the middle of the field, and incomplete this time. The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. What a run by Stewart. He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day. The Panthers have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Stewart's been a consistent force on the ground.
Yeah, he's just a running back who never gives up. When he runs, it's arms, elbows, everything is moving, and he is one tough running back to tackle.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. He has the grab. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. The give. He runs with it right up the gut. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Well, Jim, that's a tough play call right there. Running the football when you're down multiple scores here late in the game. You only pick up a couple yards to make those kind of decisions.
Breaking huddle at the 13.
The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. Third down and 2. To Williams. McGee's there to take him down.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Breaking huddle at the 6.
First and goal from the 6. Will go ground.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter.
When you start out in bad field position, it's up to the coach to get you out of it. What a job by the coordinator. They have marched down the field. Now they're inside the red zone. Let's see if they can score.
Complete. What a hit that time.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on third and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. Newton in shotgun formation. The Panthers turned the ball over on downs.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Thomas Davis getting ready for this next possession. And he's had his share of struggles in this game, but for that matter, so has the rest of that defensive group, Phil.
Yeah, wasn't a great day for the defense, but I'll say this. I thought they played hard. They played smart. They hustled. The other team was just better today.
What a difficult spot to be in from here. Gurley's got it on the handoff for about 4. Defense now signaling for a timeout. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. Second down now. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Here's the handoff. Tillman's all over that offense and brings him down. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down on the way. The Rams have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down. Foles takes it from the gun. Breaks away. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3-and-out.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Again, will try his return. Alexander's there that time for the tackle. That was a huge punt return to put this team in position now to make up this late deficit.
That punt return got everybody fired up. And now the offense looks at it and goes, our job is much easier because of the field position.
First down at the 47. Newton off the mark that time. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Rams lined up in the nickel. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. First down at the 42. Stands in the pocket. Fairly takes down the quarterback. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. Stops the clock on the spike. Third down. Double tight end formation. From the gun, Newton.
going for the home run. Hauls it in deep down the middle. It's first down as they head to the line. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here.
Stepping up to the line at the 14.
Second and 10. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Panthers ready to boot the football down the field. And now Cunningham. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Panthers defense takes the field here, and they're just going to watch their opponents take a kneel down to close this one out. What a disappointing day it's got to be for that unit, Phil.
Yeah, it's like rubbing salt into the wound. That's what it is, Jim. You got to watch them kneel down. Then you got to go shake their hand and tell them a good game. Those are the last things you want to do as a player in this league.
Takes a knee. The Panthers with no timeouts left. Takes a knee. Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
Now looking at third down.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.